season, and everyone seems to be a lot nicer around this time. But is it the best time, or should you ever loan money to your in-laws and extended family of your Filipina or your Filipino partner? In this video, I give you my advice. Here are my tips to avoid these situations. Hey everyone, what's up? This is Gelso Vergara, back again with another video. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If whatever part of the world you are in that celebrates Thanksgiving, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new around here, because if you love expat stuff and business stuff, this is a channel that might be for you. So let's just jump right into it. General answer is no for me, because a lot of things can go wrong from there. It's like one of those things where you might open up a box of worms, and I don't like worms unless they're gummy worms. If you don't mind, this video is proudly sponsored by the like button right here, and if you hit that like button, you will have great luck for 1,000 years. I have done it, like every foreigner, every person in this world has lent money out, has given money out, and things like that. But the main thing is, it's really hard when you're dealing with somebody too close to the circle. If it's somebody out the circle, then you can deal with them a little bit better because you're not related to them. The connection is not there. The problem is, you have to see these people. You have to mingle with these people. And then there's always going to be an elephant in the room. I love elephants, but I don't want it to be in the room all the time. So I have made a policy within myself to not lend money out. Now, I do from time to time give money out, because if I have money to spare and I can give it to you, then there's no pressure. I gave it to you as a gift, because I have been in situations where I gave the money out. That was my beautiful wife calling me, sorry. And so back to like giving money away, I have made the mistake of lending money out, and the problem is always chasing people. I don't like chasing people for money that is rightfully owed to me, because it ruins a relationship. It just does. I just don't do it. If I have money to spare, then I'll do it. But here are my tips to avoid these situations. Right? These situations. Because number one, you're an American, you're a foreigner, you're European, you're an African, you're just not from the country. For some reason, many local Filipinos don't associate meager income with another country, right? You come from another country, you're automatically rich, which doesn't make any sense, right? The way they're struggling with budgeting in the Philippines, we go through it here in America or any respective country that you guys are from. And it's hard for them to understand this. What I do is, number one, I lay out my cards to everybody I meet, that when I have a conversation with them, especially if it comes up about, having hard times, having this, having that, I'll tell them straight out. Like, yeah, man, I gotta pay so much taxes for this, for that. It's so expensive here, and I'm on a budget, man. I'm on a meager income, man. I'm just like you. So basically, them seeing you up here, you talk yourself down to here, right? To level off. Because if you don't, expectation is going to start building. And then when expectation starts building, everybody and their mother has issues that need to be dealt with. And the common thing to aid in this dealing with this issue is cash, right? Quick story. One time I had a cousin come to my house. I just came from America. I had to deal with some business here in America. Went there for 2 weeks. Came home. Somebody found out I came home to the Philippines around that time. They came to the house, and then they gave me a receipt. They came to the house and they said, "Oh, Gilsar, cousin, can you help our other cousin? Her husband just died." I said, "Oh no. What happened? This and that." He got stabbed for some reason in Cebu. I said, "Okay, let me see what I got." Like, When's the funeral? Oh, he's been dead 2 years ago. Here's the receipt. Can you help with that? And I was like, wait, hold on. What the hell is this? So I said to my cousin, no, it's not gonna happen. And straight face, just like this. No. So you're telling me you want me to give you money after so-and-so's been dead for 2 years? It's not gonna happen. You're basically ripping me off. And sad to say, I haven't seen that part of the family in about 5 years. I'm that cold. I'm literally that cold. I don't care about stuff like that because you have put me in a position where I feel like you're taking advantage of me, right? So anytime I have a chance to speak to people, converse, fiestas, whatever, I level myself down. Because even though I know where I'm at, I literally know where I'm at. And I don't have an ego, so I can put myself down to that degree. And that's what you should do too. Or I mean, that's what I think you should do. Because number one, the expectation is going to be there, I'm telling you. Especially in the town that I live in. One, they know my last name, right? Two, they know I'm from America. They can tell by this voice, even I speak Bisaya. They literally can tell by my skin tone and the way I look. The way I look, they for some reason they know already. Oh, he's not from here. Let's get the sob stories out. Unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, it just. I'm trying to be real with you as possible, okay? Right? So that's my first one. Level down. Number two, don't talk about money. Don't talk about what you have in America. Don't talk about what you have in the Philippines. Don't talk about it because they're not going to talk about it. You shouldn't either. Don't be boastful. Don't do this. Don't do that. Because let's face it, a lot of you foreigners start blabbering out the mouth. You're putting yourself in a ditch. Because one time I met this foreigner, he gave his girlfriend asked for 1,000 pesos. And he was like, oh, here you go. It's not the last 1,000 I have. I got a couple of million in the bank. Are you stupid? You seriously just divulge that information to anybody out there. You don't know who's listening. You have to get the ego out of the way, get the pride out of the way. Look at it this way. And I come across many millionaires, like real millionaires, not even like leveraged millionaires, liquid millionaires. They're the most humble, unboastful, super quiet. You wouldn't even know. You can't even tell the difference if you saw them. That's what real wealth is. Not, oh, I make $4,000, $3,000 a month on my pension. Now I'm gonna show out like I'm a king of the town type thing. Not gonna happen. You are putting yourself in a situation that is not good for you. It might be good for the other people doing one of these, but not for you. Because when the interaction happens where it's like, hey John, can I borrow 5,000 pesos because somebody's in the hospital, some this and some that, and you say no, I don't got the money, then it's gonna be like, wait, hold on, you just said this, you just said that. People are gonna hold you accountable for your words, and that is something you shouldn't put yourself into. And if I'm raising my voice, it's because I'm very passionate about this topic, because many foreigners put themselves in a position that they put themselves in, and then because you're in denial and you hold yourself accountable, right? It's like, what did I do, man? Why are people ripping me off left and right? I'm just a bad guy here. It's because, just like the Filipino saying, utang lipay, bayad likay. Meaning you're happy when you get the money, but when it's time to pay back, you are dodging. You're just like Mike Tyson, man. You're like Mike Tyson. And that is sad because relationships are broken. So, number one, level off. Number two, don't be boastful. Perception is reality, right? Perception is reality. The way people perceive you is going to be how people are going to look at you and think of you. So if you look like you're dressed down, you're a regular guy, most of the time they won't bother you. Because at the end of the day, I know I have nice things. I mean, literally me, I know I have nice things. Like you might see me in clothes that look regular, but they cost a lot of money. And I know, only me needs to know this, not you, not anybody else. Nobody needs to know this. Like, only me and my family know that I wear very somewhat high-end stuff, but nobody knows. Nobody needs to know this. I dress down, just like I level down with my speaking. I dress down, and sometimes I look like a bum. There's been times I've been in my motorcycle, and you know my motorcycles are expensive. A motorcycle, and then I dress like mismatched flip-flops, holes in my shorts, whatever, and then people are like, oh, okay. He must be the boy. He must be the servant over there at whatever house. And then, he must be that guy that's just driving the owner's bike. I don't care about that. I don't got a pride. I don't got ego. Because I know what I am worth. I know what I'm worth, and I know I don't need to show off to anybody because it's like literally what they say: the inside counts, and I take it that way. The inside counts. I mean, I can get away with wearing some jewelry back home in the Philippines because it's common. Everybody's wearing necklaces. Everybody wears 18 karat and up. You know, it's a common thing. But I don't know if you can, but usually I can tell when some people, most people have money, real money. I'm talking about real money, not that. I got a job and I get this much. I get 50,000 a month. I get 100,000 a month. Whatever. It's not that type of money. I'm talking about generational wealth. Okay, everyone. So that's about it. That's all I got for right now. Hopefully this video gave you some type of value. I am sorry if I get too passionate about it because you see too many of my friends and friends of friends and associates putting themselves in a situation that they shouldn't be put in. And there's only a few things that you can do to not be in that situation. You know, a lot of it is accountability. Like a lot of it, you have to really step back and say, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong on my end for this perception to happen and things like that? This is Gilson Vergara. I'm just trying to keep it real with you guys. If you like this channel, please consider subscribing. I would love for the algorithm to crash. You can do that by hitting this like button right here. Getting a lot of calls today. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching till the very end of this video. And the question of the day is, at what point do you think, what amount value is too much to lend to your in-laws, extended family, and your friends? Comment down below. I appreciate your answers. And let's get this channel to 10,000 subscribers. I really want it. Please. I'm asking for it. I hope you can help me get there. 10,000 would be amazing because it just proves to me that I'm doing something right with the channel, right? Hopefully. I don't know. But thank you. Take care. Bye.